A little bit chilly.
5-0 over in the churchyard. I can tell by those headlights. Tail lights rather. All good.
Now we're going to do something extremely fun.
I had to let the car de-thaw for 10 minutes, guys. The last couple days, I would come out, jump in the car to go to work with exactly time to get to work, and I'd be driving blind. I'd have to put my head out the window like Ace Ventura a couple times. So today I said, frig it, I'm gonna let it warm up for 10 minutes. Got a second set of keys, so I lock it while it's warming up. I'm just used to that. Probably nobody around here would steal it, but the neighborhoods I'm used to, it would be gone in a second. So yeah, it's nice. She's all warmed up and defrosted. So today, Miami Vice. I cannot wait. And I looked right into it, and yeah, it will be delivered today, which is awesome. So yes, I'm hoping that it's by 12:30 when I get home from work. That way we can get a video done, get it unboxed. I also have that parcel I have to send out after work today, the Starsky and Hutch Artisan Collection car. The gentleman on Marketplace bought it. So I gotta mail that out right after work. Stop at the post office. That won't take long though, because I had a box. Well, what I do is if I get a good box from somebody with stuff, cars in it, I keep the box, I keep the packing and everything else. And yeah, I kept the box from the Scarface car, the loose one. Kept the box, and yeah, that's what we're using now. So worked out good. So much better with the car warmed up, getting into it, man. Wow. I thought I would put one of those remote starters in this when I first got it, but what makes it a pain in the butt is this car is a manual, so there's some like override I would have to put in it or whatever. Like, it wouldn't just be the unit itself. Like, it's something to do with the car being manual, because clearly if the car starts up and it's in gear, it'll take off. If for the people that park it in gear, you also have to use the clutch to start it, right? So any words, guys, I'll take you guys for a little hunt this morning when I go for break. Hopefully the drought is over, but you'll see what I've been dealing with. And yeah, hopefully an unboxing today. Miami Vice. About 10 o'clock, still no dice, still waiting. But it's in Stony Creek, so it's coming today for sure. Can't wait. Why don't I put you guys in the time machine? Though I keep telling you, this ain't a fun place to be. So I'll put you guys in the time machine, get you right to the fun spot. It's out for delivery, yay! What do you think, guys? Do I got enough bubble wrap and tape on that Starsky car for the guy? Selling that for Glenn because he just upgraded to the Ertl. No package yet, guys, but it's after work. It's 100% coming today. It's out for delivery. Let's go check Toys R Us. That's why I warped you guys back here. Figure we'll go have a hunt together while we wait. On the upside, guys, it is absolutely beautiful out. +4, but let me tell you, it feels like it's about +10. As soon as I get pulled over, the jacket's coming off. Wow, it's beautiful out here, guys. I love the sun. That vitamin D, I love it. Puts me in a good mood. If you guys didn't know, the vitamin D is not bullshit. It affects your mood, your depression, everything else. You can get depressed without vitamin D in the winter time at the gloomy season, so I recommend taking vitamin D, guys, and not just one tablet a day. I recommend about 4,000 IUs of vitamin D a day, and it works. I used to get the winter blues, not so much anymore, and if I do get them, it's not nearly as bad. So anyway, let's go check out Toys R Us. Go have a look, guys. We're at this location here. Nothing new in the wrestling figure aisle. Same stuff. See, that's the card right there in the style that has my 89 Batman. I just need it to be the 89 Batman and not that guy, because that one's perfect for my Batmobile. Vic. A few new character cards here, G, if you're watching. New wave of them. Rugrats, Trolls, nothing else, so this is Toys R Us. Those things there, but no good to us. That's actually a tough one to get. They got this wave too, but again, not into the fantasy cars, but maybe Star Wars guys will be. Now these I'm going to be keeping my eye on. These will be here for a while, but they're coming out with a Skyline. And I always told Dave and Glenn and Justin, if they do a desirable casting, that'll be one to grab. And in my opinion, that's one to grab. Although don't stockpile it, because that size is kind of new, right? It's new to me even, so don't buy 20 of them. Wait and see how they catch on, and if they catch on, then buy 20 of them. A few new green lights here, wow. Are these the same ones? I like that Power Ram. We've seen these before. Cadillac. El Camino. And Mustang Mach-E. These are different. And you got the little tent and got a Volkswagen. There's a couple gone. I wonder what the hot one of them wave would be. Unless we're looking at it. Oh no, it's probably the Sierra Classic or the Silverado. And you know we put them back. We're not total savages, guys. Come on. We're not like Grimace making messes. I always check these because I found his Chase one day in here. We'll have a gander next door here, and then we'll, sorry about the seatbelt chirping, but I refuse to put it on. We're just going next door. Not today. But yeah, after here, we're gonna go get that package out. The package. The brick of drugs that we're sending. We're gonna get that out to the buyer. That way Glenn's die-cast car is covered. Grab a spot, hopefully not a football field away. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Leave the disabled spots for disabled people. Boom. Just saw one dude I know that I see around from time to time. Just from a distance, we waved at each other, but if there was anything good here, he probably would have mentioned it, or he'd be over at the toy aisle, but we'll have a look. Yeah, the only time retro goes weeks at a time, with a dry spell. Every year after Christmas. It's not just me, it's all of us. That's what we got at the moment, guys. I don't bullshit yous. And this is the store where I get like most of my stuff from. All those cool premiums, the boulevards, all that stuff, the M2s, it comes from here, most of it. And we're dry. At least they got my bagels. That's another thing we get dry spells of, my chips. I love the Doritos dip. I love the either Tostitos, the spicy queso, I think it's called, or the jalapeno ones. Those are the ones that I love. And they'll have them for a spurt of a month, and then for a couple weeks, a month, they won't have them, and then they'll have them again. And wow, second time I've done that, but I just almost walked out of here without paying for the bagels. I walked right by the lady. She told me have a good day, right by the self-checkouts and through the gate. And I stopped myself. I was like, oh crap, I'm sorry. And then I'm asking her, let me back in. I didn't pay for these. Happened one time with an action figure for Justin. It was like a $30 action figure. I was in my car by the time I figured it out. I walked back in. It was the same deal. A girl was working and yeah, made eye contact. Have a good day. I walked right by her with the action figure. I gotta see where my car is, frig. Lost. Ironically, well, not ironically, I brought it back because I'm not a thief. It's not ironic at all why I brought it back. It's funny because I come here every single, like this is my hunting grounds, right? So it'd be pretty dumb to do something like that with cameras just everywhere. And, yeah, just get totally barred, you know, get probably criminally charged, get trespassed out of my store I go to every day and get most of my toys in, you know, be the smart thing to do for a $30 action figure. But anyway, off to the post office. Wouldn't it be nice if by the time we got there, the Miami Vice was in? That'll never be my luck. And, really, I should be making one single trip, but I did tell this guy, I said, you know, I'll be, I told him I'd finish work at 12:30, I'll get it out by 1 p.m. This guy's a total stranger, so I don't want to make him anxious about it, right? I messaged him right away. I sent him a little video of how it was packaged and everything. Normally, I wouldn't ship something like that. But this, because it's a green light artisan collection, it comes in that cake style box with the styrofoam, like it sits between two layers of styrofoam. So it's pretty well packed as it is, but if it was something in a window box, I wouldn't even try to send that, because yeah. Anyway guys, let's go mail that stuff and hope our package is in. Wow, you guys will not believe the timing. So I go to the post office, I get home, and I got at first I made a bagel that just popped in the background. But before it popped, I thought I'll check the tracking. Now this is how vigilant you have to be with tracking from, say, Amazon or overseas, stuff like that. So I checked the tracking. Amazon, it still hasn't left, or actually it says package was picked up from seller. That's all it says on Amazon. The other two secondary apps I use, one of them was accurate. It said that it was dropped off at my front door, which it shouldn't have been. It was supposed to go to the post office. That's how I knew it was here. But the funny thing is, I just went outside 2 minutes ago and there was definitely nothing there. Like I was just at my car. So that's really weird, and weird how it came here. And of course, right after I left the post office, but at least I don't got to go back to the post office anyway, guys. But we've been waiting for this. Okay, guys, I'm not going to lie. The package does not look damaged, but it was just rattling around big time in there. Like, I hope nothing is broken. Let's get into it together. Now I've got a bit of anxiety about it. And don't mind me, guys. I'm not even getting in the shower. Just right into the unboxing. I just got home. Yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, guys, it's the big one. We've been waiting just under a month for this. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm nervous as shit right now, and I'm gonna tell you why. And it's a reason that I forgot about, that I'm always preaching to other people. But I'm so excited for this car that I forgot the warning I give other people about Amazon about ordering collectibles. Amazon with collectibles is hit or miss. I have had things arrive undamaged, okay? It's usually a problem with packing. I've seen expensive action figures arrive to people with the card folded in half. That way it could fit in a bubble envelope. I myself had Amigo action figures show up with a damaged card and bubble, like one of the 8-inch ones, the reissue ones. Because it was just stuck in a box with a couple of those airbags in it. Like it had nothing to cushion anything. And this feels like it's loose like that. Like it doesn't have enough stuffing. Like the one that I just sent that guy, the Starsky and Hutch car, even though it's in a cake box, so it wouldn't be rattling around inside of its own box, but that box wasn't rattling around. Like I wrapped the heck out of it with bubble wrap, and I also put stuffing in to make sure that everything was okay. Hear that sound, guys? I don't know what way is up or down with this box either. I'm just gonna hope that the label side is up. But it has a weird feeling to it, like the other side is the way I should open it, but I don't know. I'm trying to sit out of the shit out of the sun too, guys. Okay. Please be no damage. I mean, the good thing about Amazon is they'll either send me my money back or they'll send me another one. That's the good thing about it. You're not buying it from like Butch out of the trunk of his car. No offense, Butch, if you're watching. I didn't mean that, Butch. I meant the Butch in the back. And thank God, guys, it looks okay. Oh, no, it's not okay. There's a wheel off in the fucking thing. Yeah. Pardon the language, guys, but looks like I can fix it. It's just one tire came off, but shouldn't have to fix it. I'll show you guys how it was packaged anyway. See, this is what I'm seeing, guys. See the tire beside it? Which corner is it? Bottom, it'll be your down here where my finger is. Tire sitting beside it in the box. Trying to hold it so you can see how they packaged it. Yeah, just the one tire came off, thank Christ. And it looks like it just popped off, like it doesn't look like it snapped anything. What was I just saying, guys? Like I heard something rattling around in there, and nothing should be rattling around. This should be okay. You guys are getting a look quicker than I am. Yeah, he's alright, because he's come packaged good. Like they don't rattle around to get broke, right? These, so you know if it's brand new or not, guys, it comes in a plastic sleeve. And it's just like that. But we'll get into that in a minute. We're going to get the car out, look at the damage. At least you guys see, too, that it's not all sunshine and flowers and roses with this collecting stuff and ordering stuff online. I get screwed sometimes too. Otherwise, it's a unique box, but a nice box. Yeah, the car is unscathed except for the tire that came off, and it looks like a situation where it pops back on. Or maybe they're meant to come off. I don't know. Keep in mind, guys, I have never dealt with this. I don't know if that number means anything, but I'm going to keep it on the box. But clearly we're going to have to take that out to get a real good look at it, guys. But there is the KK scale models. Miami Vice. Ferrari Testa Rossa. Mono Special, I think it's called. I'm gonna look up the exact name of it. I think it's Monospecchio. But you know what the Monospecchio means? It sounds like a real fancy name. It means one mirror. That's what that means. Do you know what Testa Rossa means? Testa Rossa means redhead. For the redhead on the motor. Retro did some research. Also did research on the numbers of these, and somebody that knew this inside and out got a hold of me. So remember how I told you I heard there was I was seeing places, the odd place that had these for sale, one of only 700 made people, some people were advertising it as. Well, it's true, they did do a run of 700, but then they did a second run and a third run and possibly a fourth run. So I don't know what the runs are and how many runs they've had, but I know they haven't had many. I know there's not like 50,000 or even 20,000 of that. So it's still a pretty decent number because like I said, from what I heard, from what the person told me, they only had a couple runs. So I don't know why I'm degloving, probably because I'm so excited to finally get this in my hand, even though the tire is loose, dinging around. Thank God it did not damage the what looks like beautiful white paint. I've heard reports of paint rash, but so far it looks good. We're going to take this plastic liner off, and we're going to get right into this, guys. Right into it. The box is mint. Like I was just saying earlier, I would never ship a window box because I'd be paranoid of damage, and the way they shipped it in the box like that, you would think, you know what I mean? Like I have a feeling this didn't come on a plane because it went through the Netherlands from Italy. I have a feeling it came on a boat, just the route that I see that it took. But the box is mint. So other than the tire, which I believe is an easy fix, the box is mint. Show you guys the back of the box, and then we're gonna get this baby out of the box. And then we gotta kick something out of that cabinet. And this guy with the figure with him, he's getting a spot with a light for sure. Okay, so this has never been opened, guys. Obviously, brand new. Tabs open nice. Like that opens so easy, guys, and it's brand new, but very easy to open. It's such a light feeling cardboard. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It feels like a cheap box, but it's hardy. Like it's not cheap. It's got plastic framing in it. It's not cheap at all. It's thin cardboard, but it's actually got the plastic framing in it. So that's smart thinking, KK Scale. I like that. That's the way Jada did it with the Scarface and Godfather. And okay, so we're being very careful, but they made this so it's pretty easy to come out, it looks like. We're just going to be careful that tire doesn't fall on the ground. Cool that you could see it all around. You could keep it on the base too with the little nameplate. I'll show you guys, but you know we're gonna take it off the base. I'm surprised they even put plastic packing underneath it and there was still a problem. Somebody in the group told me that I wouldn't be disappointed with this, and he's right. Now it is sealed, the doors do not open, but the wheels turn. And that does not look broken. It looks like the wheel just literally pops on it. So I'm not panicked yet, but we're going to look at it together and see if the wheel pops on it. So it is sealed. We're not going to be able to show you guys the beautiful redhead, but we're going to give it a good going round off this pesky base so we could see every inch of it. Detailed though, even the calipers and rotors and everything. Looks beautiful, guys. I love the rims. It was worth the wait. And I do not think that tire is broken. I really don't. So this is held on the base by 4 screws. That's why I'm holding it up like this to show you. Now this, just so you know guys, KK scale, they actually put the correct license plate on it. Miami Vice, Florida plate, it's the correct one. And sometime in February, by the way, I have coming, it's not one from KK scale, I thought about buying it. This is a custom, I believe, Hot Wheels casting. It's a nice detailed one. It was originally red, but it's painted black to match the Miami Vice, and it looks decent. And I might have that coming mid-February. And if I get one of those, I'm going to get the Tubbs figure where he's holding the gun. But either way, I think I'm going to get Tubbs, so Tubbs and Crockett can stand with this car. There was a sitting Crockett figure too by KK Scale Models. He sits on the fender of the car. The problem is the way that the figure is, I like displaying my cars with the driver's side door out. I believe that's the proper way to do it, with the steering wheel out closest to you. And the way he was sitting on the fender, he would have had to been sitting on the inside where you wouldn't see him, facing the opposite way of you. Or I would have had to put the passenger door out for it to work. And I was like, you know what? I'll pass on that. So this, interestingly, guys, has windows in it. Keep the dust from the inside of it. It's completely sealed. So that's a cool feature. It's got windows. I'm not going to be able to pick it up by the windows to hold it. So I'm carefully with my gloves on because it's nice white. Yeah, again, guys, this was $130 shipped to my door. I'm not trying to knock anybody, but the reason I knew these existed was because there's a Kijiji seller and a marketplace seller that has them for, I didn't think I'd ever be able to afford it. I thought it was a high-end model because the guy's asking like $260 or $250 or something crazy for it anyway. And I thought it was a high-end model because that looked great in all the pictures. Like, his photographs always look great. His curb appeals, everything. By the way, curb appeal, I took such nice pictures. I think that's what helped Glenn sell that Artisan, because it was me that, if you guys are on my Facebook, you'll see that that Artisan Starsky was on my Facebook for $100. But it was actually Glenn's car. I just put it on my Facebook so I could kind of manage the deal a little bit better. Make sure it was kosher, all that stuff. And everything was, thankfully. Miami Vice. This is one, guys, I didn't think I'd be able to afford because the Hot Wheels Elite one is beautiful. I don't know if I told you guys, but Hot Wheels Elite, I know I told my friends, like G, I was showing them and stuff, but Hot Wheels Elite made a series of 1 of 18 scale Ferraris, only they're movie Ferraris. And one of them is the white Miami Vice, one of them is Ferris Bueller, one of them is the red Magnum PI. That's another one I gotta get. Right now I've got a placeholder for the Magnum PI car. But I've got a place that I can get a fairly inexpensive Magnum PI, the proper one. And that's done by KK Scale. So they're making it a little bit more affordable for me because these are the ones, guys. I wanted a Miami Vice car, but not as bad as a General Elite. It was on my list, but it was on the list put down as if I don't get it, I'll live. You know what I mean? Because I'm not paying $400 to $600. The good thing about the Hot Wheels one is they're all numbered. I think they're under 3,000 a piece or 5,000 or something. It's a fairly low number, and they're beautifully done with the Elite details. I love Hot Wheels Elite stuff. I like it as much as my Ertl stuff and my Silver Screen Machine stuff. It's bolted in good. But yeah, I'm curious about this tire because it does not look broken at all. Does not look broken at all. Like, does that look broken to you? Yeah. Nothing broke, but thank God it didn't damage, like fly around, take the mirror off, like something silly, you know. But yeah, I think the wheels just clip on. So I know the little Kyosho cars, I seen a guy selling a bunch of those, 1/48 scale maybe or something, smaller ones. But all the ones in his ads had the wheels off them and you could see the brakes and all that, just like this. So I'm wondering if they're meant to come off. Kyosho makes nice stuff. They make a nice, I think it's, they make one of these, but it's red. I don't know if they make a white one in white, but they do make a red one like Magnum PI. Now, I've said it before, guys, and I will say it again. Keep all of the inserts, keep everything. So it came with this little thing here, little bracket, keeping it. This one on the bottom of the car to kind of add extra support, keep it from rolling around, keep the wheels from spinning. This is that frame that kept the box mint. I'm so shocked the plastic does not have, usually I say it doesn't have a chink in the plastic, but I heard a better term, dimple. There's not a dimple in the plastic. Right. Testa Rossa 84. I like nameplates where they say something like that. And not just the name of the company, where it actually tells you something. Okay, so let's investigate the damage. Thing about this, guys, is I've read reports that it's resin, and I've read reports that it's die cast. But I'll tell you one thing, it's not heavy, it's light. But then again, it's a small car. So we're gonna give it a good go around first in front of the ring light. Yeah, she's gorgeous, guys. It's sealed, but no complaints at all. Like when I put this in the case and put the figure beside it, nobody that knows Miami Vice is gonna look at that and say, oh, where's that from, bro? But there's that Mono Special, or however you pronounce it, Mono Specchio, one mirror. The lights are nicely done. They're not just sticker or whatever. And yeah, I'm not seeing paint rash like people report. I'm not. But it does have a different look than die cast, guys, and a different feel. So KK scale, made in China on the bottom. That's how the bottom of these guys look. Not super detailed, but for what it is. Now, here is a moment of truth, guys. Why did that wheel come off? Steering wheel does not turn with the wheels, but that's okay. Who's going to notice that? And the steering wheel is located in the car and you can't get at it anyway. Uh-oh. Easy fix, but we do have damage. I thought I just heard something rattling around still. Now, sitting in my shelf, you're not going to notice this. I wouldn't even have to fix it, but you know me, guys. I'm going to fix it proper. But I was going like this, noticing that both of the things weren't turning, if you notice. Right? And it's not Dodge Ram with the ball joints. Just kidding, Glenn. If you're watching this, Glenn, just kidding. If I bought a Dodge, it would be a Ram. I love the look of them, if anything. But yeah, so easy fix. I can glue it, but not sure if you could see it. See on the right side. Yeah, so little steering arm comes out right here, and it attaches here. It broke off. So I'm just gonna glue that together to that. Thankfully, easy fix. Nothing you're gonna notice. I was just gonna say, did that actually snap off? But yes, it did. So you could see it actually now a bit better. See that arm that connects right there? I'll move it to disconnect it so you could see what happened. There, now it's disconnected and just flopping. But yeah, that's Thankfully an easy fix. I mean, I'm not happy about it, guys, but I'm not gonna send it back. Like, I'm not gonna bother. Not for something little and that dumb. Now, if it was something cosmetic, back she'd be going, because this has to look good. There, now if I just glue it just right there, and I've got tweezers to do the job. Yeah, easy fix, guys. And I'll get that fixed before the end of the video. Okay, because we want to see it proper, but let's see this tire. And I was right, the tire does actually just pop on. So the tires do pop off and on. It's like the tire was off saying, fix me. So I'll be right back. Retro is going to take care of this. Knock on wood, but I think we got it the first attempt. So it's just literally that little arm. See it? Just like a real car, it's got the arm that attaches to the other thing. Well, this one snapped off. Luckily, the way that it sits is I could just, like it kind of sits on top of it the way it's going in now. I don't know if that makes any sense. If I turn the car over, it would fall out of place. Like it's actually leveraging itself into place the way it is now. And it's drying. So as long as it dries good and the wheels are in the proper proportion, as you could see. Yeah, that's all she is. It's a weak point on the car though, I'll tell you that. And if you don't got tweezers, wow. Don't even attempt to fix that without tweezers. But bet you it won't be the first one that shows up to people broken. And it doesn't even look like it's because the package was manhandled. It just looks like way she went in shipping. Like just, it looks like it was shaking. Like I said, I believe that it didn't fly here. It took damn near a month to get here. I think it came on a boat. Look at the amount of stops, guys. So this is on the shop app I told you guys about that was probably the most accurate. But yeah, I think it came on a boat. Not that I'm complaining about the almost a month I waited because I got it for $130 shipped. That's that global tracking thing. But wait till you see Amazon itself, the info it gave me, guys. You're going to laugh. This is a secondary app, and this is Amazon here, okay? So shipped. It didn't move for a few days, and that's still, like, that's what it says today. Wow. So if you're ordering from Amazon, especially if it's an international order, definitely keep an eye on secondary apps, because I would have had no clue that came today. I'd have thought it was lost because the tracking hasn't moved. So, and also remember with the collectibles, guys, I got lucky today. Well, I didn't get lucky, but it wasn't that bad of a break that it was worth me sending it back and going through all the hassle again. Anyway, check it out. I'll give you a short look before we have a look at Sonny. Are you ready, guys? Get ready to scream real loud. The 1984 Ferrari Testa Rossa. Mono Special. I think that's how it's pronounced. Oh my guys, that's gonna take some real nice pictures. Like Eleanor took beautiful pictures. And by the way, guys, I swear that's resin. I swear it is. It's way lighter than die cast. It's sealed like a lot of the resin units are. I swear that's resin and not die cast. The only reason I'm not sure is because if this is resin, this will be my first resin one. So clearly I'm not a pro at or expert at resin stuff. But I also read specifically where it was saying that this is die cast. Yeah, I'm happy, guys. Look how sexy that is. I'm not a fan of the mirror. And it's not just, like the mirror is supposed to somewhat be like that on the car, guys. It does have the one mirror sticking off like that. But it's a little bit too high on the car. And I could show you a picture actually of the actual car if I remember before we end the video. But It's just a little bit lower on the pillar there. Like not the middle, just above the middle, I would say, but it's not that far up where it's almost at the top. Nothing opens, guys, but that to me looks gorgeous. That looks amazing. That is going to take amazing pictures. I can't wait to do that. Let's unbox Sonny and see how this thing looks in our cabinet. I'm actually super excited about this, guys. That car looks great. When we were looking at it over here, I was kind of like, it looks okay, you know what I mean? But it wasn't until I got it up there that I was like, wow. But here's the good part. Here's what we're really looking forward to. Now if you guys haven't seen the Ferris Bueller episode with my custom Ferris Bueller Ferrari 250 California, I made for $40. And the KK Scale Models Ferris Bueller figure, check it out because they did an excellent job on Ferris Bueller. From what I've seen in photographs, they did an excellent job on these, but we're gonna open it up, have a look. We're gonna see how it sits beside the car, or stands beside the car rather, and then we're gonna see how it looks in the burpee. And then next thing on the agenda, I think, guys, we'll be tracking down some figurines, like Frank Bullitt, for example. Magnum PI, another example. Gone in 60 Seconds, Nicolas Cage, which they did make. Randall Raines, his name from the movie. Definitely want a Steve McQueen though. I'm thinking about maybe one day down the road getting a Carroll Shelby figure because I think he would be cool to stand beside Eleanor with Randall Raines. What do you guys think? And put the plate behind it. I think that would be pretty cool. The KK Scale model, they packed these pretty ingeniously. I like the way they packed them. Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. The figurine, I would give it probably a retro score of 9 out of 10. Even the way the sleeves are rolled up, that's how I remember watching them in the 80s. The show lured me in, guys, because of I remember their boat and the car. I remember my dad bringing my attention to cars saying, check that out. He's even got the Rolex. He even got the Rolex, got the hair. Needs the shoulder pads, so he's missing the shoulder pads. But right down to the shoes though. And it doesn't come on the little base thing. They actually have them standing up without needing a base. Mind you, Auto World having the base on, for example, the Blues Brothers, there's nothing bad with that because it's stability. Because if these things fall over, they could break. Very delicate. But let's have a look at this with the redhead. I mean the Testa Rossa. When I said the redhead, I meant the Testa Rossa. Who is this? Nice 250 California anyway. Oh, it's you. You got a Ferrari of your own. We already checked you out. Get. There you go, Ferris. No offense, I love you, but people want to see Sonny Crockett today. Bang! I think it's a great looking combo. It's gonna look great in my cabinet. Just gonna have a hard time deciding. Well, I know the Sunstar DeLorean's getting the boot because it's not technically a movie car. And I have the Hot Wheels Elite DeLorean. But I'm just figuring out how to shift stuff around so Mr. Crockett here can have his own light. And my other favorite's gonna have a light. Starting to come to the realization, guys, that I'm gonna put a light on every one of those shelves. That way every car has a light and none are shaded out. And I don't have to make this decision. The only decision I have to make is putting my favorites in there. Obviously, a car with a figure like this, I want it to be under the light. Don't forget, guys, these figurines are very delicate. I learned the hard way with the decapitated Vin Diesel that I had to glue his head on because he took a dive. And this guy took a dive, but he's got a horseshoe, being Ferris Bueller. If you've seen that video, he got stuck in the cabinet upside down. But that putty that I showed you guys, if you're going to get into the figurines, a cheap investment that's worth its weight in gold, because things get damaged. But just to show you guys, from the same company, excellent quality, same height, same size, like it looks like two real people. Ferris is a little bit skinnier. Don Johnson's a bit huskier because he's an adult, obviously, and this supposed to be anyway. Anyway, enough about you. We gotta get some glamour shots of him. So like I mentioned, guys, they did have option 2 for Sonny Crockett. The only problem is, like I explained, I like having my figures, or the cars rather. I don't know if it's an OCD thing, but I like having the cars in the cabinet with all the driver's doors facing out. So you could see the gauge cluster, steering wheel and all that. And the sitting one, he would have had to sit on it with the passenger side facing out in the cabinet. Or he would have been on the other side of the car where you couldn't see him if I had the driver's side out. No dice. Glad I ended up giving Sonny his day in court. I gotta admit, when I opened up the Testa Rossa, the wheel thing didn't spook me out because it didn't look terrible, but I thought, this doesn't look that great. But I was wrong. I was just looking at it under the wrong light, the wrong way. To me, it looks awesome. Even the little Ferrari badges. Ferrari. Now it does sound like it needs a wheel bearing. Just how choppy that sounds. Like it doesn't sound smooth like, say, an Auto World, but I don't care. You're not meant to play with it. I'm displaying this, and it looks awesome to me. If you can get it for around the same price as I did, do I think you should grab one if you were thinking about it? Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Now, like I said, this was ordered at the beginning of January 2024. I paid $130 shipped for the car. I paid just under $170 Canadian shipped for the car and the figure. Just to give you an idea, the figure was about $40 shipped, I think, or wait. Yeah, just under $40 shipped for the figure. There was a seller on Kijiji asking 80 or 100 bucks for those, and he likely got them from Amazon because he had the Crockett figure and everything. Just do your research, guys, that's all, because the less you pay on for this, the more other toys you can get, right? Build your wealth with your collection. God, I'm happy about that, guys. And I didn't want to stay awake waiting for it forever and be all burnt out when I did the video. I'm burnt out. Don't get me wrong. I'm dead tired. But at least my brain isn't complete mush. And now I could get this over with, start uploading it, and get some shut-eye. Okay, so we're just going to come over to the Canadian side. So you can see the back end. Look at that, like even the lights on the back and stuff, it just looks great. It's my first resin. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna say it's resin because to me it looks resin. I don't know, it doesn't feel like die cast to me. After opening so many cars, you kind of get to know what it feels like, you know what I'm saying? And that's got a completely different feel. Rims are what I remember as a kid too. And yeah, the car on Miami Vice did have that mirror on the side, guys. It just wasn't as high on that pillar. Boy, that looks great, doesn't it? Jeez. I love it. No regrets, guys. Okay, so I'm going to give my retro score on the car and the figure. On the car. Now, it did arrive damaged. Sorry about the sun, guys. It did arrive damaged. But I'm not going to hold that against KK Scale Model because I didn't order it from KK Scale Model. It wasn't them that packed it that way in the box. It was some Amazon seller. Sorry. So my retro score of the car, I'm going to give it a retro score of 9 out of 10. Only reason it's 9 is because nothing opens because it's a sealed model resin. But something different about that car, guys. It looks amazing to me. Maybe it's because it's the resin that makes the details pop. I don't know, but I can't wait to take still photographs of that. It's going to look amazing. Like, watch, I'll show you. Like, I don't know if you've seen the pictures I've been taking with my recent iPhone, the iPhone 13 I grabbed. The camera was a lot better than my old iPhone 7 for still pictures, and even video I see a huge difference, but still pictures, wow. So yeah, guys, doesn't happen often with these cars because you know I'm pretty not only picky, but I'm honest and realistic about stuff. But 9 out of 10. And I'm not saying it's a 9 out of 10 because it's the most accurate, because I'm not an expert on the Testa Rossa. I just went online and looked at the mirror and stuff like that, and I knew what to tell you about the mirror, and that Testa Rossa means redhead, and that monospecial, whatever, special means one mirror. See, I do try to do some research for you guys so I could teach you guys as well. But yeah, that 9 out of 10 for a sealed unit that I can't see the motor or the inside is awesome. Another touch I like, since it's a sealed unit, you can't really get inside to dust it or anything. They added windows to it. Like, can you imagine having that on a shelf? Not that I would have it on an exposed shelf because of the dust, but can you imagine trying to clean the inside of that through the windows? Open windows, rather. Oh, by the way, you want to hear a cool score? And this is karma, okay? I believe in karma. So Chris C, the guy that hooked me up with the Dukes of Hazzard deal, he got one of these guys mint the other day. I mean mint as if it was pulled out of this box, and he only paid $40. You want to hear the good part? So he sends me pics. I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, that's mint. Wow. And then I'm looking, you know, the General Lee font on top of the car? Like right there, this for example. See how the letters in General Lee are filled in black? That's how you can tell it's the 98 reissue. So if somebody tries to sell you one of those loose or in the box doesn't have a flap, but it's the orange looking box because they made the reissue box look similar to the vintage one. But the vintage one has a flap on the back of the box as well. It's another way to tell it. But if it's got the black General Lee font on top of the car, it's the 98 reissue. That $40 mint one that looks like it was taken out of the box yesterday doesn't even have any sun fade on it, guys. Blue General Lee on the roof. So he got a, like, minter than mint. OG release, like not the reissue, the first release. This guy here, only he got the original OG, the one that we were all playing with as kids, although I would take one of these guys here. And I think Glenn does have a couple of these mint guys in the box. Maybe down the line I'll see if he'll sell me one. Just kidding, Glenn, unless you ever would. I know you're watching this. But I would really love the OG one with the flap. If you remember, I also had the vintage 1 of 25 scale, or 1 of 24 rather, Smokey and the Bandit 2 car. It said Smokey on the door, opening doors. Same line as that, actually. I had one of those. And I also had, what was the other one I had? Oh, I didn't have. The one of the few Ertls that I didn't get my hands on was a 1 of 25 scale Ertl Knight Rider car. I seen one of those sell in the box the other day in a group, diecast and movie car group. Mind you, it sold in 2023. It was like $33 US plus shipping and all that, or it was some crazy low, and the thing looked like it was brand new. The cardboard was brand new. I was like, man, if I would have saw that, I would have dove all over it. Like, when I'm talking about these 1 in 25 scales, guys, you're not buying them for the details. Because they got no details. Although the cool thing about the 81 Ertl is they did get the roll cage in the car. And the vintage Ertl Fall Guy truck that's a toy grade metal truck doesn't have many details. You know what they got right? Remember his hidden compartment on the side of the truck? Sorry, Greenlight, you missed that, but it was just really a line on the side of the truck. But Ertl spotted that all those years ago and put that on the toy grade truck. I couldn't believe it. They were ahead of their time. And that's just to show you what I mean. They're beautiful guys, but they're not highly detailed, right? Like on these 1 in 25 scales, nothing opens. I'm lying, the hood opens, but beautiful in the chrome chase, so. But again, you see the black font because in the early 80s, they didn't have chrome chases. So, there you have it. Oh, before we go, guys, I'm going to show you guys a car that was posted in one of my Canadian diecast groups. I thought it was interesting and cool, but I'd never seen one before, and I was kind of curious about it. I'll show you guys. It's legit. I'm not saying it's counterfeit or something like that. It's just kind of odd. I'll show you guys what I mean. It looks familiar, right, guys? Well, it should, because I own it. Well, I don't own that particular one, but I own the American Muscle Smokey and the Bandit. Check this one out, guys. It's a little bit different. 1 of 12, is it? Or whatever that crazy low number is. But check that out. Another company took it and basically gave it a... Sorry, guys. They gave it a weathered look, like I was saying, before the asshole holding the camera cut me off. Anyway, the weathered effect looks good. Now, I love Greenlight Hollywood, Greenlight Collectibles, Greenlight. If you're watching, I love you guys, okay? What I don't love is their weathered effect that they have. Their weathered, I don't know what you call it. I think that is what they call it. The weathered, unrestored look they have, whatever it is. I've seen a couple instances like the A-Team Ben and stuff. I don't know if this is every one or if they're done on an individual basis, but I don't think they would be because there's how many of them, right? They got to be machine done. But I actually seen a few of those that look like they were just sprayed with clear coat. Like, I was not impressed with the quality at all. Whereas Ertl, I know what you guys are going to say. I'm not trying to pick on Greenlight. I love Greenlight, and I have several Greenlight castings. Bigfoot, the Fall Guy truck, the Black Ghost. I can go on. There's others I have. So I'm not trying to pick on you, Greenlight. I love you if you're hearing. Everybody else, I love all these companies. There's just goods and bads to everybody. But Ertl knocked it out of the park. If you look at their Vanishing Point car, the weathering effect on it compared to the Greenlight, you'll see what I mean. Ertl, it actually looks like dirt and mud. Like, it actually looks realistic. It doesn't look like just clear coat sprayed out of a nozzle, you know what I mean? Sorry about that, guys. Don't kill me. And they were done by Supercar Collectibles. That's who customized that car. So it is an Ertl casting. Clearly, like my friend, it's funny. My guy that sent me a picture of it. At first, he didn't send me a picture of it with the box. He just sent the picture that had the car with the certificate. I said, that's Ertl. I said, I have that exact same car. I said, so that's somebody's trying to pull something, dude. I said, I'd stay away from that. And then I went into the group and looked myself, and it had the box, and the box, the American Muscle box had a little sticker on it, says 1 of 12, whatever. I don't know if it's 12, I think it is. It's a crazy low number, but my question is, and mind you, it's Supercar Collectibles that did that customizing, not Ertl. They basically tried to do what Silver Screen Machines Auto World did with Ertl Authentics casting for the General Lee. They took something good, cleaned it up, made it better. Well, that's what they're trying to do, but they're trying to do the opposite and dirty it up. And I think they did the dirty effect on it excellent. It looks good. The effect on it looks good. Am I going to pay an extra $300 for that? No. So I'm wondering what that thing is valued at. I haven't looked into it yet because I got right into the unboxing with you guys. But I'm going to look into that and I'll mention it in the next video. Again, it's legit. I believe it's legit. I know who Supercar Collectibles is. I just thought it was odd that and Supercar Collectibles, I love them. I had the yellow Superbird from them. They're a respectable company. I just thought it was weird they took an Ertl casting like that and did that. Like, it looks great, don't get me wrong, but I'm just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. And I know I would not pay, like, a crazy amount of money for that. No way. Like, I'd pay probably, because it's a numbered car, no, I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm a cheapskate, but I might pay $300 or $350 tops for that. But you guys got to think what I've been getting. You know what I mean? Like, I've been getting, like, my Silver Screen Machines General Lee, $100. Auto Art Bullet in the box, $100. I can go on and on and on. That rare Bullet Charger was my latest grail find. It was, how many of them were made? One of, well, hold on. There she is. 752. I'm starting to get burnt out, so I think time for bed in a minute. Okay, guys, I don't mean to ramble on. I'm tired. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear a retro ramble on about castings. Or actually, probably a couple of you might, because you find it interesting. But I'm tired, so I think that we should tuck this guy into the cabinet. What do you say? Are you in, Ferris? Well, you gotta go in the cabinet too, or else they'll be incomplete. Okay, I'll let you guys check out the pictures to see what we're talking about. Now, don't mind my non-copyrighted music, guys. I selected it's a certain rap song, but it's done in country style, but it's so we don't get busted for copyright. Get in trouble and then can't do any more videos. So just trying to put some music in there for you guys. It's kind of funny and not going to get me busted.
Straight out of Compton, crazy mother named Ice Cube. From the gang called Fellers with Attitudes. When I'm called off, I got a sold off. Squeeze the trigger and bodies are hauled off. You too, boy, if you're with me, the police are gonna have to come and get me off your ass. That's how I'm going out. For the pump mother showing out. When I'm in your neighborhood, you better duck, 'cause Ice Cube is crazy as straight out of Compton, crazy mother named Ice Cube. From the gang called Fellers with Attitudes. When I'm called off, I got a sold off. Squeeze the trigger.
Okay, guys, we're live in the basement of the Cowie Diecast Museum. A crazy place. There was recently Bigfoot sightings there, if you could believe that. But this is a big unveiling. We're going to see how dark we can get this. Hopefully it gets dark enough, because we want it nice and dark to crack the lights on. Instead of off, we're going to crack them on for Miami Vice. I had somebody sneak and give me a second opinion already, but let's check out Miami Vice.
Ha! You lose, American asshole.
Nice fucking model!
Hey, come here. I got something good for you. Come on.
I wonder where a guy, an everyday Joe like myself, can find
Looks
a
like
little
it's mine.
action. Now leave the lady alone. You understand that?
Hey, there goes Elvis! Yo, King!
Okay guys, I know it's not very dark because it's not dark outside, but I'll show you when it's really dark next video. But you guys tell me. Oh, I got a tiny bit of dust sticking in. Oh no, that's some of the shelves, guys, have, I'm gonna have to dust them. They came to me filthy and I scrubbed every shelf in the sink, believe it or not, but some of them are attracting dust again, or some of them have a couple marks on them, but definitely wasn't a deal breaker. But that looks excellent, guys. I have no regrets. Looks amazing, and it's definitely his rig. Like, there's no mistake in it. But yeah, I made up my mind. Definitely putting more lights in here because the cars that are lit up look amazing. But some of them are just big BASTARDS. And they shade out other ones, like poor Herbie here. But yeah, we're gonna make them so that they're all lit up, just like Mr. Bueller. But see how much better the figures look? Like, picture Randall Raines with Eleanor and maybe Carol Shelby standing there. Guy from Vanishing Point, if anybody makes them. Already got Homer. On the road, I definitely want a Resin BA Baracus. I know they made the entire A-team. Well, somebody did. They're online. Somebody also made the entire cast of Christine, including Buddy Repperton and Dennis Gilder, who owns the Blue Charger. I've even seen the guys from, well, there's a couple from American Graffiti, but somebody did the two-lane blacktop guys. The Hoff, there's several. There's one that you can get where he leans against the hood of the car. They made Jim Douglas, the guy that drove Herbie. They didn't make the bad guy for Bullet. They should, though, the guy with the horn-rimmed glasses. They did for Ravel, and they did a killer job in the 1/25 scale. You know they made Bullet. Frank Bullet, Steve McQueen. He's on my list. There's Dom. You know they made Smokey. And I plan to get Resin Doc and Marty too, that same set that Max got. Those were originally done by Sunstar and they look pretty amazing. Just one last gander at this fella before I shut her down and go dodo. But zero regrets, guys. Retro score of 9 out of 10 as a package. Right there. Do I think you should buy one? If you don't mind a sealed model where nothing opens, absolutely buy it. Especially if it's 130 shipped. Am I saying to still buy it if it's a ridiculous price? 200, 250, 300, 400, 500, 600, no! 130. Or retail price, or no ridiculous price. If I say it's awesome and I think you should buy it, it means for a reasonable price, just to be clear. Anyway, guys, you know what time it is in Stony Creek. It's Cheech time, jug up time, and bedtime, in that order. It's the one we've been waiting for. I know in particular I've been waiting for it. I'm very excited to have that one. Glad a company made it that we could afford. Just don't pay too much on the secondary market, guys, because these are not expensive models. I'll tell you that right now. And Amazon's not the only place you can get it. I'm going to put up another link that my friend Maximus ordered from. You're going to have to pay in euros, but it's legit. And he got his Ferris figure. The guy ordered it like days after I ordered mine, and he was playing with it like 10 minutes after he ordered it. Like, well, not that quick, but you know what I'm saying, I'm sure. But I'll put up a link for that. And I'll put up a link in the description for the Amazon Crockett figure that I ordered, since I got it from Amazon. But the other site that I'm going to put up, you can also order these figures. They got everything. They got the Smokey and the Bandit truck even. The 118. So have a look at that site, guys. It's you got to pay in euros, but it's legit. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. click the like button for poor Retro. He's been waiting for some good content for a while. Thank you guys for sticking around till this car came. I couldn't wait. I love the other cars, they're great, but you know me, I'm a movie car guy. And we've been waiting for this for a while. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. Please smash the like for me. Remember, don't stay up too late. Don't party Friday because we got a road trip Saturday. Anyway, guys, take care and stay safe.
You mean you eat other people's lunches? Stop it!
Hey, apologize, Goof.